connected.
I hope you guys are able to hear me because this is just going to be a quick thing. I was finally able to make it out of traffic today, so I'm like, okay, well, let me see if I can start my video. I wanted to talk to you guys about something, but now I'm like, whoo! Anyone can get into a live. This live is not going to be about here at all. Honestly, I am just about to rant because not only was my travel this morning crazy, I came out and I saw a bunch of traffic and I saw a bunch of tow trucks. And I was like, oh my God. So, yep. They really came all the way over here just to tow somebody's car. And I was like, I hope I'm not one of them. I really hope I'm not. And coincidentally, I've been seeing like a lot of videos on TikTok of people saying that their cars are being towed. So, one person in particular, she just moved from Florida, and she's like, I'm not used to going, I think the speed limit or something like that. So, she was like, she got a ticket for Saturday for speeding in a school zone. And she's like, it's the weekend. Why would they even do that? Why would the cameras still be on? She called up them people and they were just like, okay, well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's Saturday, but those cameras are on 24 hours. Like, you got that speeding ticket because you got that speeding ticket. And I've also heard from others too who get like random parking tickets ever since the buses have the cameras on them. And I got hit one time. I got hit twice. I still need to argue the second one I got, which was for double parking. That one's $100. But the other one that I was able to get dismissed was I was parked like, I want to say 1 or 2 feet away from a particular pole, which is a division between that and a bus stop. And the angles of these three different buses, they was driving past the bus stop in the middle of the night, which is strange because I feel like there'd be more buses at night, but whatever. So those three angles, all of them said the same thing. Like, obviously, wherever the pole is placed, there's no sign on it, 1. But 2, I'm from the neighborhood, so I know where I should be parking in New York City. I know not to park in the bus lane, right? And also, I wasn't even exactly at the bus stop, which is so crazy to me. So that ticket was supposed to be for $50, and it's just getting out of hand. Like, I'm hearing way too many stories of people who are like, there was never a speed camera in this area. Hi, come on in. I'm complaining about New York City and their parking issues. This parking is congestion. Like the New York City congestion thing in Manhattan. Like, I try to avoid that as much as possible. Like, if I go into Manhattan, I think I try to get there for like 8:30 because everything starts at 9, I believe. But so far, I just make sure to keep money on my Easy Pass and make sure if you are coming to New York, just state, city, wherever, make sure you have your Easy Pass coming in and also going out. Matter of fact, just put on automatic payment. Like, I am this close to making sure that it's on automatic payment, but I've also heard horror stories with that too. Someone was like, they got charged $800 on their credit card. And I was like, what if that wasn't your credit card? What if that was your debit card? All because they feel like, all right, so you're supposed to pay us. Your Easy Pass didn't go through. It doesn't matter. We're just going to take the money anyway. But, like, I have an Easy Pass. I don't know. It's really confusing seeing how we have, like, the MTA, or no, I think it's New York City Tunnels and Bridges, and then MTA is its own authority by itself. Oh, I think you need to have a certain amount of numbers. I think I have close to 400 and something, like 450 subscribers or 440. Thank you all. But yeah, she's a baddie. I think you need to have a certain amount. Honestly, what I did with YouTube, since I've been on here for a little bit now, of course not consistent, or else I would already have 1,000 followers. What I try to do is just Google the requirements, and I go to Think Media too. So Think Media lets me know pretty much what's like the new, like updated things that YouTube is trying to do. But especially if YouTube is having anything. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'll subscribe to you too. Can I do that from here? I guess I can. Wow. Don't worry about it. She's a baddie. What you got to do is comment on one of my videos or anything that I have, and I'll just make sure to make sure I subscribe to you. That's about it. If you have videos too, I'll check out your videos. Hi Jack, hi Lee. So yeah, New York City is becoming much more confusing, and I've lived here the majority of my life, so it's really weird because I'm like, all these rules and regulations coming out of nowhere, and now the whole like, if you touch your phone, the no touch law. So back in the day when I first got my license, I remember getting a ticket from an officer who was just like, he was just on an ego trip. Like he was really on an ego trip, because I remember my friend texted me. I was taking my little brother to school, and I'm like, okay, right, of course, I got a kid in the car. I'm not going to actually text. I just picked up the phone. It was plugged in. Oh gosh, the truck is so close. I picked up the phone. It was plugged into, to the car, so it can be charged at the same time. And it fell in between my legs. So he saw me reach down and get it. He's just like, no. I saw you looking at your phone. He was texting. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to go to court. And they play back that video, right? And then COVID hit. The year, I think it was 2020 or 2021, when I was supposed to go to court on that. Because that was like 20. Like, you know how they always push the court dates out? I think the first court date was within 6 months. He wasn't able to make it. And then the next one, I wasn't able to make it. But then, like, he pushed it out, like, 2 more times. And I noticed they do that when they're like, okay, they don't want to dismiss the case, but they want to give the officer a chance to actually come in and say that, oh, well, you're going to get these points. And I ended up getting the points anyway, because COVID hit, and I needed to do, like, an actual virtual appointment. So I hired an attorney through that app called Winit. And Winit normally makes sure that your tickets are taken care of. And I don't know if they're still around, but I think how it works is, if they take the case for you and the case is dismissed, or if they win the case, that's when you have to pay them. If they don't win it, you don't have to pay anything besides like a small fee or something like that. So they didn't win, and it ended up with points on my license. And I should look into that. I had a lifetime Snapchat abstract thing for New York City. It's still $7, but I think I remember back in the day it was $7 to check how much points I have. But I try to stay out of trouble with New York and these different rules and these cameras and stuff. I'm over here like, I really had to go in front of a judge just to fight a $50 ticket, a video from bus drivers, multiple bus drivers that show I was not directly parked in the bus lane. And I won. But I'm like, why can't you look at the video yourself? Whoever's, the powers that be in MTA or, New York City tunnels and bridges or whatever. Why can't you guys just look at the video and be like, okay, well, she wasn't in the bus stop. Why are we giving her a ticket? Why are we giving anyone a ticket? And I wasn't even near it either. The bus stops here have like a really long range. I don't even know how many feet it is, but it's a good amount. And now they've started labeling them with this red. I don't know if I can turn the camera around. But they started labeling them with like this red. See if I can show you guys. Can you guys see? It's like a red cement. I'm in New York, Bronx, New York. I'm on my way to work. So, yeah, that's why I primarily drive unless I go out of the borough. So I might be in Brooklyn most of the time. Everybody knows I drive to Brooklyn, Westchester County, White Plains, Harlem, and Manhattan. I try not to drive as much, but as long as I drive, I think I know where I'm going and I know I can find parking, I will do it. But yeah, so it's pretty obvious to know that this is a bus lane and I shouldn't park directly where the bus is actually going to drive to pick up people and drop them off. Why is everybody so distracted today? What are we doing? Turn. Oh, he's a student. Why don't you have like the little student thingy-majiggy? Ew. This is mild, but at the same time, I promise I don't have road rage. I really don't. I don't know what this is. The people are not making really good decisions right now. It's pissing me off. But yeah, I'm late today, and it is what it is. I got me a smoothie. I ordered it, and I told the person, I was like, hey, listen, I'm trying to get there. I don't want you to think that I'm just trying to order and not pick up. So, got me a protein smoothie. But I hope this rant wasn't all over the place for you guys. I'm just out here trying to figure out this traffic jams. And I think there's a good reason why all the streets are blocked off today, because there are a lot of streets that are blocked off today. And all my alarms for my check-in at work is just like going off, and I'm like, yo, I'm not even there yet. I don't know when I'm gonna get there. I'll let my job know. Like they ran out of NYPD cars too, because I noticed they're using sanitation trucks to block off the streets. I was like, dang. Go ahead, black man. Go ahead. You just out here just saying hi to your friends, not paying attention. Lord have mercy. Okay, so I had to figure out a way to get around all the traffic and everything else. So, yeah, I'm gonna end the live soon. Right now, like, I'm not stopping as much because I'm just like taking like local streets. I'm not taking the main way I would take to get to work. So I'm over here trying to like figure out if I'll be able to find some kind of parking. But yeah, me and my hoopty, we can't be driving around like this too much. If I have to drive somewhere, I try to find like the shortest, fastest way to get there. And also anything that is going to be like less hazardous on my car, because like it's a 2008. I don't want any kind of issues other than the issues I already have. Sometimes I have issues that are just like unexpected with the car. So it's like it's either a car payment or this. My car runs. That's what matters. Thanks you guys for all the likes. Appreciate it. And we have alternate side parking too in majority of parts of New York. So you have places like right now. There's a spot where I have to park on the Monday and Thursday side. And today's Thursday. You normally park on the Monday and Friday side. So that's Tuesday and Friday, and then you have Monday and Thursday, right? Oceanside parking says Monday and Thursday, 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. You need to move your car so that you can be street sweeping, right? These streets are so dirty. And I really be trying to figure out, like, do you guys need to sprinkle like a little bleach or whatever? I'm trying to make a U-turn. Oh, in this case, I guess it'd be like considered a K-point turn. I hate a K-point turn. But like, I don't understand where the street cleaning be at, because in my neighborhood, I know for sure they come, and the streets are a little bit nicer. You kind of like smell when they've already come to clean. But in other neighborhoods, I'd be like, yo, are y'all sure y'all came over here to clean? Like, what are we doing? Oh, I got a parking spot. I don't know. Yeah, I can fit. I got a parking spot. I have a Honda Fit, so my car should be able to fit. It's small. Like the Lord. I'm about to send this car overseas, y'all. Or get a car similar to it. My uncle believes in me. He's like, yo, go ahead and do it. People would love for a small car like that in islands. Oh, sorry, taxi driver. Alright. Okay, I am late, but I made it. See, I'm gonna end the live now. Oh, thank you, She's a Baddie. I got you. I like your name too. She's a baddie. I know she a 10. I'm good old vitamins start going. But this New York City is really Anishka. Hi. New York City is definitely blowing mine right now. Right? That's a lingo. I'm a millennial. If you know what blowing my means, you know what it means. Because I have no other words. I have no other words to describe, like, how being an adult now, I'm over here like, I gotta pay extra money for stuff. Because if you don't move your car on those alternate side parking days, today is Thursday, right? If I were to park at 8 a.m. on Thursday, they would give me a ticket, which is about $65. Because I didn't move my car for alternate side part cleaning, right? If no machine or truck comes to clean, that's it. They just don't come. So you still have that $65 ticket. The purpose of moving your car is so the street can be cleaned. But the street's not getting cleaned regardless while I'm moving my car. Right? Hour and a half. Some places it's 2 hours or 3 hours. Why am I getting a ticket? Just saying. I have this amazing ability to like just chuck down big old chunks of pills. I remember when I was a kid, so my cousins couldn't do that, but I could. The SSS and SSS tonic. Oh my gosh, what's the other one? Is it fish oil? I think it was a fish oil. I could just throw that back like a shot. But yeah. You know what? She's a baddie. I feel as though you can still go live as a small creator, because I'm going live. And I even went live last month when I was in St. Kitts in my family's house. So I don't know. I don't even know when I was able to go live, to be honest with you. But I know I was able to. Because I was doing videos about my hair and everything, and my just transition of going from natural to like keratin treatments. I also have an SD card that I actually lost. Of me document other things that I did in my hair, so you guys were supposed to see those videos, and that kind of just discouraged me last month and this month. It's just like, oh my gosh, I don't get the videos out fast enough, and it's a lot of editing, and I want to think it through in terms of the titles. I know everyone's using ChatGPT, but I'm like, how saturated can it be if everyone's using that? But at the same time, is saturation really a thing when it comes to business? Because there's so many people that are doing YouTube and making money, and there's like so many sneaker companies out here, for example, like, so everyone's making money from it. I'll definitely have to invest in ChatGPT. I think it's like what, $19 a month or $20, like 20 for hour or something. Je ne sais pas, but I know it's around there from what I've heard. Oh, I have no problems with India whatsoever. The guy I most recently dated is, I think he said his mom is from Bengali and his dad, but Bengal? I might be saying it wrong. And his dad is from India, like a certain part of India, and they were able to like meet up before they created him. So I was like, oh, that's nice. It's cute. Trust me. I love me some good Indian food. Especially the naan. But I feel like you have to go to certain places for the naan. Okay, guys. I got my little... I don't know when I'm going to use this fan, but I have it here just in case. My little brother put this in. Oh, it disconnects. I didn't know it did that. That is so cool. Keeping this inside the car. Are they fighting over a parking spot? People in New York are so gangster, especially in the Bronx. Let me leave before they think, oh, I thought you was gonna move. I was gonna take that spot while he take that spot. I don't want to be a part of the conversation nor the arguments. So get out the car. But thanks guys for liking the video and checking in, listening to my rant. I know I went from like 10 million other topics, all because I'm here frustrated for all these like extra stuff I gotta pay out for. Like, I don't want to be out here just paying for random tickets for stuff where I'm like, if I was driving here, if I was parking here, and I don't even double park like that. So when I do, I feel like, yeah, you should. You definitely should. I will try to come on live. I have a treadmill coming to my house. So I think what I'm going to start doing is coming on live early to do those treadmills, because I have PCOS, and those treadmill walks will like definitely help with like low impact exercises. So you should definitely join another one of mine if I am on. But it's really, I'll have to find a way to be consistent. That's why I don't have 1,000 people on here. So if you guys want to help spread the message of a girl trying to get her way, trying to make her way to 1,000. Trying to put myself. I don't want too many things exposed in my car. Look, somebody's pulling up next to me. At least I think they are. They're backing up. What if I do this? I could see him looking at his side mirror, but I'm like, he's not rolling down his window or nothing. Okay, he's taking off now. Yo. Swear. You have to be so self-aware in New York just because. I don't know if people are just trying to take advantage, or it's just easy to play dumb sometimes. I really don't know what it is. But he was backing up until I opened up the door. I guess he realized, like, oh, okay, she's not going anywhere. But yeah, thanks guys for showing up and liking and being a part of my energy, my little bubble. Just, ugh. and understanding me. I appreciate it, even if I am talking to myself. All right, bye.